FastCast books. So now that there's a trailer out and we know there's a movie coming, let's talk about Ready Player One. I actually started reading this book probably about 4 or 5 months ago. I was using it as my Tuesday night book. So we do the live stream on Tuesday nights, and so I have a couple of hours to kill before work and then the stream. I've been hearing lots of things about it. I knew they were going to make a movie, and so I decided to dive in and give it a try. A number of people that I know and like and respect have read it and liked it. But the one thing that probably gets more discussion or debate is the ending. Heard from a ton of people that they hated the ending. And in fact, a number of people, when I posted that I was reading it, they posted like on my Facebook or on my Twitter, like, oh, just stop before you get to the ending because you're going to hate it. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending here if you're the kind of person that wants to read it for yourself. But what I will say is this. In my opinion, anyone who hated the ending of that book was reading a different book. Everything about the way that that story progressed was leading to the ending that we got, and I'm kind of surprised that people didn't like it for that. Obviously, the other complaint about it is that it's kind of up its own butt when it comes to the 80s references, because it really is sort of a love letter to what I assume must be the author's childhood growing up in the 80s, which I can very much relate to, being a child of 1977. There were pretty much zero references that I didn't at least get. I might not have played every single one of the games that are referenced in terms of like the original MUDs and original text adventures and some of those other things, but I played some of them. And the musical references, the movie references, I got all that kind of stuff. And honestly, this is one of those books where I was reading it in small chunks every Tuesday night, and by the time I got about 60% of the way through it, I basically just powered through the rest of it because I was just so interested in where it was going and how it was all going to wrap up. There's also been a lot of talk about how it's not quote-unquote well written, and being not a literature person, I have no idea how well or not well written it was, but I liked it. And if you're into geeky stuff, especially if you're a child of the 80s, I think you'll like it too. So that's Ready Player One, the book. I'm sure I will review the movie when it comes out, and I give it an A. FastCast Books. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching the FastCast. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J Handle, and check back because I do this a couple times every week. FastCast.